A southern Indiana county declares a disaster emergency in hopes of recovering from flooding. Earlier this week, officials in Knox County declared an emergency retroactive to April 19th. News 10's Mike Grant reports the county is hoping the move will put them in line for assistance to recover from one of the highest floods on the Wabash ever recorded.
More rain fell on the Wabash River and water-weary Vincennes, but it wasn't generating a lot of concern. The Wabash is high, but still within its banks. That's a big change from just a couple of weeks ago when crews were scrambling to make certain the river did not make it past the levee system. This time of flood fighting is now part of the county's emergency declaration. Officials say the third highest flood on the Wabash ever recorded here wound up costing Knox County around $600,000.
Some of that money actually even encompasses making sandbags and overtime for installing the floodgates within the city of Vincennes and other issues.
Officials say that while some of the costs they're trying to recover came from efforts to keep the river inside of the levee system, they say there were other damages which included infrastructure that wasn't levee protected.
There were a lot of roads out in the county that had water on them for a very long time, and in turn they've caused that road to deteriorate, and we've had some issues with them, including some culverts and some bridges that's going to need some work done.
Officials here hope the disaster declaration will now put them in line for state or federal reimbursement for those costs. That's something that would make the flood of 2013 a little less of a disaster here. In Knox County, I'm Mike Grant, News 10.
State and federal officials are expected to be in Vincennes next week to address the damages from the flooding.